It is July the 11th, 2021. I'm Andy, and this is the Minorcan Mullet Report from the Golden Ray Rec Site in the St. Simons Sound. Hey, Minorcan Navy, Capt. Andy coming to you. Hey, I think you guys are going to enjoy the show today. We got a lot going on. We're going to try to pack it in as quickly as we can. Hey, we're going to remind you, if you haven't done it yet, up at the top of the page, the new store banner is there. If you're looking for some Minorcan mullet gear, we got it there. You guys check it out. I'll start off tonight by saying, go Dogs! Congratulations to the University of Georgia football team for their national championship win last night over the Alabama Crimson Tide. And we saw a departure last night from the Port of Brunswick. The Captain Latham tugboat here departed with one of the last dry dock sections. This was the dry dock that had Section 5 on it from the Golden Ray. And here we can see it as it passed by in the darkness down at the St.simons lighthouse. You guys are tracking it. It is heading south and heading for Louisiana. We have one leave and one arrive today. And this tugboat is the Southern Dawn, and it was arriving with the Marmac 262 barge. The barge is going to be used again for some of this piling debris and the rest of the debris that's coming off the last barges that had some of that bottom debris on them. But it's coming in, and here we see Mr. Jonah. We've seen this tug kind of taking care of some of the heavy moving jobs here in Brunswick with the project now. It came out to meet the Southern Dawn and assist with the placement of this barge. And so we got a new visitor. And all this activity, as these are coming in, this is really starting to speed up quickly as the project begins to really wind down. We expect to see these two large tugs be involved with the transport of both the Pacific and Thor back to their home locations over in Louisiana very soon, as we expect everything to kind of start really speeding up here with the operation of the Mars Group finishing up their assigned task with the project. Now the site itself, the Pacific has really been advancing on this piling removal. You can see the number of pilings that they have now on the barge, and it looks like they have progressed on around the what I would call the southwest quadrant. They made it back around where the west apex would have been, and now they're starting back up towards what would have been the north gate. For those of you who were kind of familiar with the series and understand the placement and openings on the pile system and environmental barrier. So they're really making some really good headway. This operation continues on and making good progress and soon to be finished. We'll keep an eye on it for you. Now we did see one of the debris boats out right down on the south end of St.simons in the Sound. Looked like they were doing a little scouting in some of that area. If you remember, this is the area that they got a lot of oil on it when they had the release off of the Golden Ray, but still in there, I'm sure checking for debris and checking conditions there in that area. And we did catch a glimpse of this. This was stopped in Brunswick. This is a piece of the floating part of the environmental barrier. So we really got up close to this and could kind of really get a good look at it. And we're going to share these photos with you. You can kind of see how they have this thick outer coating of rubber. It looks like they had a foam core inside of it. And then also a cabling system that ran down through the center of this piece. So you can see how all this was kind of linked together and chained together, but there is a cross section of the environmental barrier. Hey Minorcan Navy, thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed today's episode of the report. We're going to ask if you haven't done it yet, click on that subscribe link, send us some comments, heck, share the video, let some other people know what's been going on around here. But most of all, we want you guys to stay safe out there.